Well, I stayed up till dang near 1 o'clock in the morning for absolutely nothing. For an absolute disappointment of a basketball game. I mean, what to go through first? I mean, the refs sucked, but I'm not going to get into that too much because it's not really a huge part of why we lost. They just sucked on both ends. Like, they were terrible. But Miles Turner, make your threes in the fourth, please. I give you a pass on your first, second, third quarter threes because you usually make ones in the fourth that get us into the game and will get us a win. But you haven't been doing that. You played very good defense on Nikola when you guarded him. You played pretty good defense, but just need to hit your shots in the fourth. Domas underperformed a little bit. I know he almost had a triple double, but he only had 10 points. I know he had the 9 assists or the 9 rebounds, 10 assists, but he only had 10 points. We need more from him. But this loss definitely wasn't entirely on him. It's just partially. Really, everybody just need to start making their threes. Karras, I never thought I'd say this about a player, but stop playing so unselfishly. Like, we'll run a pick and roll, and on that pick and roll play, he is supposed to shoot the three, and instead of shooting the three, he passes it to somebody else. Like, Karras, that play is designed for you to shoot the shot. Take it. It's designed for you to do it. Take the shot. That's your job. He played decent tonight. He scored a bit more, which is nice. Maybe he can get his scoring slowly ramped up throughout the year to where he's scoring like 20, 25 points per game. Something good. He just needs to shoot more shots. We can still pass it around. I'm not saying, just ball hog the whole time. But, shoot a few pick and roll shots that are designed for you to shoot instead of passing out of them. It's just the point of it. Still dish it out sometimes. Get those assists. That generates points. It generates better shots. But on that pick and roll, it's very rare that you can get a better shot than what that pick and roll creates for you. So just take that shot. Just take it. Malcolm Brogdon, it's been the story of the past few games of, it's really fun to watch him. Like, he is an amazing all-star level basketball player through the first, second, third quarter. I enjoy watching him through the first, second, third quarter. He is a very good basketball player. He creates plays. He gets rebounds. He scores inside. He scores outside. He has a very good height advantage on most point guards and shooting guards, giving him, advantages in the paint. But then in the fourth quarter, just all of that falls off. All of it goes to crap. And he bricks most of his shots. And he doesn't pass it to the wide open man. And he tries to play hero ball. Like, Caris LeVert will be open. Justin Holiday will be open. Just anybody will be open on the perimeter. And either he will pull up for a shot instead of passing it, or he'll try to drive to the paint and brick the layup instead of passing it to the open man. Like, Karras was wide open multiple times, and within passing range for Malcolm Brogdon, and he just didn't pass it to him, and he took it to the rim, and he bricked it. I saw that happen multiple times. That was part of the reason why we lost. He needs to stop playing hero ball, and if he stops playing hero ball, he will be an amazing basketball player. I just think in his head, he's picturing himself being like this Victor Oladipo type guy where he's going to hit that big shot in the fourth that's going to, win us the game. And, maybe he's not thinking that, but he's not really that guy. He's the guy that gets you the good buckets, that gives you that 10-point lead so that you don't have to shoot a game-winning shot in the fourth. But that isn't possible when he tries to play hero ball and we're down in the fourth and we just start sucking. It's not entirely his fault, but as the primary ball handler, you need to be more responsible and more of a leader on the court in the fourth. Plain and simple. You need to be more clutch. Plain and simple. Goga Batadze, though, he showed some amazing promise this game. If there's one positive thing that we can... Well, there's actually multiple positive things. Miles Turner played great defense. Dougie and Justin started hitting their shots. Justin Holiday was a bit inconsistent, but Dougie, he was decently consistent. He had a pretty good game. TJ McConnell, he could have played better, but actually I didn't look at his stats at the end of the game. But if he had I think he had one, last time I checked, he only had one steal, a few points. I get, not everything he does shows up on the box score, but that's even less than what he usually does. So, but Goga showed great promise. He showed amazing promise. He has shown Miles Turner-like flashes in the past few games that he's played. Remember when he played lockdown defense on LeBron, and now he's played lockdown defense on Nikola Jokic. I think Goga is gonna become a huge part of this team in the future, and that's why we need to keep him around, because he is going to become probably something very good, at least on the defensive end, and rebounding wise, he will become a good basketball player. That's just a fact. He had 2 blocks and a steal on 10 minutes of playing time. He's a beast. But I think that's all I have for now. I mean, nothing else I really got to say. I'm freaking tired. I want to go to bed. I know the people watching this probably want to go to bed too, so I'm just going to wrap this up. I'll see you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and let's hope I'll be awake for next time.
Love on each other, as in, tell each other they love. I don't know, who the person is, so the fuck you doing? The fuck you doing? Dumbass. My bad, y'all.